Hello, I'm Norman Firth, and this is the fourth in a set of videos that I'm making where we've been looking at different topics that can affect success in business. What we've looked at in the main up to now is the power of attitude and positive mindset. I was lucky enough just recently to receive a complimentary copy of a newly authored book by a friend of mine, Nick James, who is one of the most successful internet marketers and coaches in the UK. So when Nick says something, people generally take notice. And in his book, he was quick to dispel the myth that some people seem to have built up, that all you need to be successful in business is a positive mindset. And of course, Nick pointed out that though it is one of the key components, undoubtedly, it's not the only thing. And that you also needed a hungry niche market of people. You need to develop all the other skills necessary to run a successful business, and you need to set your goals and plan for success. And if you put all these things together in a package, then yes, you're likely to be unstoppable. That was Nick's take on it anyway. What I would like us to concentrate on now is visualizing the creation of positive images in your mind. Now, this is something that you need to do in order to be successful. You need to see it before you can attain it, is the mantra that they use. Now, all the marketers and advertisers go overboard on this, and they always show us pictures of the most luxurious houses, absolutely fantastic places with tremendous views over the ocean and beautiful tropical beaches and sunsets. And of course, this is followed by the luxurious cars, sports cars, limousines, and so on. And it's all designed to sell us the dream lifestyle, or to dangle the honeypot in front of us, as some of them would say. Now, it's true that we're all different and we all have different visions of what our individual success would look like. Many would go for the luxurious lifestyle, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people would be really satisfied just to own their own home and to have enough money in the bank to be able to go on holiday once in a while, but know that all the bills are being paid. So they plump for security rather than all-out luxury. Now, we've said before that we all have different experiences of life and work as we grow up and mature. And consequently, your mental window can become dirty and difficult to conjure up a clear picture through. So you've got to work on cleaning that up. We've already talked about that at some length. And initially, when you're trying to visualize these images, the dirtier your mental window is to start with, the more difficult it's going to be. So it's going to require a lot of practice. So I would suggest that what you need to do initially is to think of an image that's really, really close to you, like the smiling face of your own child. You know, that's something that you should know really well. And hopefully, with a bit of practice, you should be able to conjure up an image that shows every tiny feature of that lovely face. Practice and practice that until it's perfect for you, and then move on to other things. Now, one of my favourite things is to picture myself sat behind the wheel of my favourite luxury car. I just happen to have a copy of it right here now, so that's my car. Now, I often sit and think about myself sat behind the wheel of that, and I have this pinned up on the wall just behind my computer so I don't forget about it. Visualising is something that's been used for a very long time, not just by marketers like us, but by sports people, international speakers, singers, entertainers of all sorts, actors obviously. And what they do is they visualise themselves. In the case of a sportsman, it might be somebody in a baseball match hitting a home run. And before the game, perhaps the night before the game, they will sit or do whatever they want to do and get comfortable in a relaxed mode and try and visualise what it would look like and feel like to hit a home run in the World Series final. And they practice that until they conjure it up, a perfect image in their mind. And then hopefully when they go out the next day, they're in a position to achieve that. Similarly, a footballer might visualise himself scoring a goal in a World Cup final or something like that. Maybe a quarterback in American football throwing a perfect pass for a runner to catch and touch down with. If he gets that throw not quite right and the runner can't catch it, in all probability that's how it will happen in the actual game. So he needs to get that visual picture just right. Now I want to move on a little bit now and go into the science of it, and don't worry, not too much, by giving you a quote from the great Albert Einstein. Now he said that imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. He went on to qualify this by saying, imagination allows us to envision the future, to dream about things that never existed but which could exist. It gives us wings to explore the realm of possible and impossible by imagining the end goal of our pursuits. By doing that, we are motivated to work towards them. So, if your ambition in life is to be successful as an entrepreneur, then visualise yourself being successful and having all the traps that go with being successful to you. Now, going back to my favourite things again, I would suggest that one of the best things to do is to have a visual board with all your favourite things on it, perhaps your photographs of your favourite holiday destination, the luxurious house, the luxurious car, and whatever it is that turns you on. I've got these two things, as I say, my luxury car there is one thing, and then the other thing is the inside of a log cabin that I've had my eye on for some time. And it's the sort of place that the wife and I could spend a lot of happy days there. And with it being a laptop lifestyle, or in a place like that, you could probably have a PC as far as that goes, whatever it needs, and you can be in your dream location and still able to work a bit and enjoy a fantastic lifestyle. So that's about as much as I want to say this week, and we'll pick it up again next week. I hope this has been useful to you, and bye for now, and thanks for listening.